Hey, chat. Oh my god. Stippy, thank you. I hope you feel better about D&D now. Because Stippy never played D&D and she was a bit nervous. Oh no, I changed my resolution. And you know, when someone tells me they're a bit nervous about D&D, I'm awkward, but it was fun. Well, I have news for you. You were not awkward. You were exactly what you were supposed to be. It was great. I had a lot of fun. You two were perfect. I believe it was fun since I couldn't be here before. Yeah, Nana couldn't. Nana couldn't, but she did it. She did it. So, anyone can. We see Stippy. It was great. I had so much fun. Let's go to the live here. Whoop. Game capture. So why do you call this D&D? It's 100% costume, isn't it? Yes. Yes, Comet. Yes, you are 100% right. It's not really D&D. It's a homebrew TTRPG. You are correct. But D&D today... dorks. Dungeons and Dorks. D&D today is... I would say it's a general name for TTRPGs. When you say D&D... most people don't really mean D&D. You are correct though. This is nothing to do with D&D rules except for D20. And so there is AC, there's calculations. But here's the secret. Here's the secret, right? I've been playing D&D all editions. Especially Pathfinder in the past many years. And in the background, it is D&D. In the background, there's Pathfinder running with a lot of skin of followers and other systems. So let's say someone tells me, let's say Stippy has a space explorer gun and she shoots it. Immediately my brain goes to spells from Pathfinder or D&D, like Fireball, right? Someone told me they use Water Ball. I go Fireball and I tell her, you use your vtuber powers to shoot a Water Ball, but I use the stats of Fireball because I remember them. So in the background it is D&D, but it's a secret because it's more homebrew than D&D. Oh, why is delete here? Why is delete here? I almost click on it. That's like the worst place to put delete. Oh. Proto trying to... Though, I totally get you. Nana played perfectly. Nana was great in the session. Nana was doing amazing. Just tell me when. Maybe we can get more players. If you want a bigger group. Wait, Pathfinder is D&D, but that's because Pathfinder literally started off at 3. Yeah, like yeah, exactly. It's kind of 3.5, I'd say. But yeah, it's basically D&D in behind the scenes. Shower time. Good luck. Do not drown this time. Now, let's go back to this world. 3.P. Oh no, that's cute. 375. That's also cute. Yeah. Personally though, I don't like Pathfinder. I think Pathfinder is a really, really annoying version. But it's too mathematical, too much calculations. And these colors don't match at all the game. Let me go by my normal colors. Right, so here's what's going on. We play in this game as 3 characters. There is this character, Mandala. She's an internet addict. There is this character, Regis, Charlie, who was professor for biology. Used to he donated his wife donated their embryos to be a part of this experiment that created Cell, which is an AI-based police. He was against it. One of his partners, Baxter, murdered his wife afterwards. Then this is Lao Max, his current partner. She doesn't know a lot. We control her right now. I have a theory that Mandala, this girl, was kidnapped here. Is his child, his daughter. It's a theory, though we don't know if it's true. Now, if you log into the terminal, this is a cyberpunk world. There's hackers and stuff. We can see the moment that Baxter was killed by this guy, this mindjacker. This guy, we have no idea what he wants. He steals the minds of people. when he stole Baxter's mind, he also stole the hate that Baxter has towards Charlie. So he's trying to kill Charlie. He ran away. We're on a ship. We're in a blimp. Let me take you outside. You can see here. We're on this giant zeppelin. Knock knock. Who's there? Who's there? We're in the air. Is there anything else here? Oh.
Sorry, I forgot to bring a parachute.
City. Can I drop something?
No way. One back.
Oh. Look at that bag.
That's not.
Okay. Who, he, who, ha ha, ching chang, oh, walla walla bam bam. So we're stuck on this flying ship, and there's some guards inside. I didn't know you're an owl. I am now. Woo! Oh, Arrow. You're playing as the other cat before. Can you switch back and forth? Good question. You know what? Wait, Comet. That's a brilliant question.
Hey, Reed.
Yes, Dr. Lau?
Chantal's really pulling her weight
That's
in
our
this
robot
job.
friend, Chantel.
I'm not going to make any promises about taking her on full time.
That's a shame. She's useful.
For what?
Never underestimate having someone around who will do anything you say.
Why else do you think I keep you around?
Ouch. Walked right into that one, didn't I?
I don't think we can change the character now.
So, what do we do from here?
Now we know this is where the Mindjacker's operating from.
We need to find out what their plans for all those stolen memories are.
We'd better find out where this aerostat's going too.
We need to find out
The
where
best way of covering all those would be apprehending these people.
apprehending. Okay, so there's
Okay.
some guards. I know that we can call the guard. We stole from the dead guard here. We stole their contact. So
Cobalt 3, this is actual. Do you, copy? Over.
we can call them.
Cobalt 3 standing by.
I tried to tell them to, let's see, report status.
Cobalt 3,
Cobalt 1 and 2 secure. Assets en route to target.
copy that. Cobalt 3, scrub the operator.
What? Negative.
They don't want to cancel the
Damn.
the mission. And we can tell them to go to the starboard or to the port. Never underestimate having someone around who will do anything you say. Ooh.
Cobalt 3, hostile sighted to starboard side.
Copy that. Already in position for intercept.
Already in position.
Cobalt D.
Cobalt.
And if we call them now in the report status,
Perimeter secure. No sign of hostile.
and if we tell them to go to the
Cobalt
port,
3, hostile sighted to port side.
they go there, I think. They didn't confirm they're going there.
Cobalt, do you
Cobalt 3.
If they report the status now,
1 and 2 secure. Assets en route to target.
copy that.
okay.
Stand.
Let's see what else we have. The screens here. The use of wetware-based interception agent proven fruitless in the course of his work. Mr. Crazel found that 401 will be wetware. Okay. We read that last time. I don't
I
understand.
got my own.
We have the
Hey,
stunner
Regis.
here, Regis stunner, but he's not gonna use it. It's a terminal. We looked at it. There's a hatch here,
Locked.
but it's locked. There's the girl.
She's out of it.
They can't really do. Poor girl is unconscious. Not sure what they were going to do her with in the lab, but there've always been rumors about unethical private contractors abducting thralls of the streets for research. This girl's face seems oddly familiar. There's nothing here. There's the body of the guard. Find nothing on him. Unusable weapon. So it seems like there's nothing here to do. Now on this screen, we got the hatch here. The hatch has been locked from the other side, but it's also locked. There's this terminal with some email. Central RNC, but I read through the emails, and it's like general. Doc wants you to fix something. You fix it. Control the flaps has been wired through the 4 junctions pointing in the lower hallway. Dear colleagues, cremation reminded Ethan Drummer, that's a soldier who died, and Mr. the Earth sent used non-flammable lifting gas. We read that last time, but no interesting information here. We have Chantel, our
Chantel?
robot friend.
Damn. I'll see if I can get her up and running again once this is all resolved.
But seems that she's
Next
out of
time we
charge.
get the model with longer battery life.
Chantel seemed to be out of charge, so... Wait, is there something in the ceiling? No. And here... We got this console and the hatch. Oh, this hatch. Right. And if we go outside to this hatch, we can see only the engine here. We stop the engine. Wait, pipe?
It's dangerous out there.
Pipe? Wait, I didn't see this pipe.
That should be safe.
Okay, nice. Time to ninja this shit.
It won't open from this side.
How do we open this?
Nope, sorry.
What about this? No, it has to be something with that.
It won't open from...
30 when you can make out Regis exploring the lab. It doesn't appear to have seen you. Oh, that's the lab. It doesn't help us. We can just reach the lab. No. What can we do with here?
Wait.
Wait, wear injector splitter. Thermal vision. We can't wear it here. Ah, damn it. Well, now we know what to do with the pipe here. What? And if we click on the console, we can lift up this cargo door. It doesn't appear to be operated by hand. Your sensing system tells you the console is what controls it. Conspicuously large hatch in the floor is apparently how crates are lifted into the cargo bay.
Huh?
We got the cat. Ah. Sit here, baby. Oh, cute cat. Alright. Oh, wait. Wait. I gotta remember something. Gotta remember something. Put this here. And this here. Right. Nothing here. We put the goggles here. Nothing here as well. Thank you so much for the fun collab. It's snack time for me. Thank you, Tori. Have an amazing snack. Eat healthy. You hear me? Tori. Junction point. What is that?
That's one of the power junctions pulled.
What? What is that? What is that? Junction point. Junction? Huh?
That's another done. How many of these things are there?
They said 4, but I didn't know. Just pixel hunt for them. Where's the last one? I cannot believe this.
Control services compromised.
Ah, now we go there. Okay. Okay, so we did some pixel hunting. Unusual for this game. But the email did say that there's 4 junction points.
Whoa, that guard by the window almost... I've got to get rid of him.
Okay, call the guard.
Cobalt, do you...
Cobalt 3.
Cobalt 3?
Copy that.
Is this a starboard? Cobalt 3.
Cobalt 3?
Copy that.
Ah, okay, nice. Bye, guard.
Verify identity. Voice print required.
Cobalt 1-8 Sigma.
Voice print confirmed. Please exit targeting zone.
What?
Cobalt 3, do you...
Cobalt 3.
Cobalt 3?
Copy that.
Target acquired. Target lost.
That was close.
Oh, it's those turret. Oh. A ferocious looking automated turret has been set up on the catwalk, likely to stop you getting at the aerostat control center.
Target acquired. Target lost.
That was close.
Oh, we can't open that. Okay, we can't open that. Visor is out of charge, okay. Patch. That appears to have been broken in the past. The staples hold the temporary patch in place as too strong to remove by hand. Can remove it with a scalpel.
I'm not going... Hey, what happened? Oh, right, helium. I'm not going... Oh.
Okay.
I'm not going. Oh.
Okay.
I'm not going. Hey, what? Oh.
Wait.
I'm not going. Oh.
Right, patch on the side.
Target acquired. Target lost.
That was close. I'm not going. Hey, what? Oh.
She's not going outside. Wait, gas tap.
Verify. Password incorrect.
Oh. I thought maybe we can go
I'm
outside.
not going. Hey, what? Oh. It's still a long way down.
Why is she not going outside though? I thought she can go outside and then we get the guard here. And then he...
Cobalt, do you?
tell him to go to the starboard.
Copy that.
Already there? Wait.
Cobalt, do
Cobalt.
Copy that.
Verify identity. Voice print required.
Cobalt 1, hey, what happened?
Voice print not identified.
No, wait, it's Cobalt 1 and 8 Sigma.
Voice print not identified. Terminating security threat.
Wait, stop.
Warning. Ammunition depleted.
Oh, how convenient. Ammunition depleted. Okay, we're done with that guard.
Warning. Ammunition entering power save mode.
Just kicks him.
Hello?
User IFF not found.
How do you feel?
Power systems nominal. Primary mission heuristics. Ammunition depleted.
Hungry then? What's your primary mission?
Objective. Neutralize intruders.
Blast that door.
Error. Unauthorized.
Oh, so you won't take my orders. I suppose you were just trying to kill me a minute ago.
Can we hack into that?
Wetware's not going.
No. Can we fit it with some bullets?
I'm not sure I should be resupplying it in its current. All the thanks I'll get is it turning around and pasting me.
Alright. Can we wait for this guard?
Wetware's not
Let's go here.
locked.
Ah, oh, I need him to blast that doors. Oh, I see. Who is that? Body. Gas tap.
Yep, they keep helium in here as well.
I'm not going back out there again. I'd rather take my chances in here. Hey,
Hey,
Regis.
Regis.
Yes,
I'll check.
Okay, useless.
Locked.
Still locked. You gotta go to the other side.
Yep, they.
Hello?
User
Don't.
error.
Can I use...
Cobalt, do you...
Oh, the guard is dead. Oh, okay.
As much as
How do we get rid of that? How do we fix the...
I can't...
Oh, wait, can I use this? The STI splitter on this? Oh. Hello. Okay. Chef, maid, barman.
Hello?
Hi there.
How do you feel?
I'm just dandy, thanks. Except I'm all out of ammo.
Sorry about that. I'll see what I can do. What's your primary mission?
You asked me to come help on your case, Dr. Max.
As much as I like love shaking things. she's the best girl. Max is the best girl.
Blast that door. Well?
I'm real sorry, Dr. Max. I just don't know how to drive this thing.
What?
I could make you a martini, though. Would that help?
Okay, we need to change the role to turret. It's a turret with the memory of the maid, which is Chantel, who's now our robot, so she's gonna be okay. And the personality will be the chef, who doesn't give a shit about passwords. So that's perfect. Then we give him some bullets.
Here you go.
Nom nom. And
Hello?
now,
Hi there.
Blast that
open the door.
Stop! Just stop shooting at us. You'll blow the whole damned aerostat up.
I'm about to come in. Place your hands above your heads and remain where you are. Regis, I've got the suspects holed up. What's your status?
good job, Lau. I've been doing some digging in here. Apparently, their intended destination
Oh
is
no, he's gonna
Fulcrum
shock
Tower.
us.
The tower? In an aerostat? Why?
Let me send you the files.
Freeze!
It's not charged up.
You're awake. How do you feel?
Get nuked. You're the one who tried to kill me in the first place.
Why would you say that?
I saw the data feed from 14E. You were there. You planted the bomb.
Who showed you that feed? Do you trust them?
It's still a pretty big coincidence you being here too.
I'm a cell agent. I came looking for a missing girl. It's my job.
All I know is you're still following me and I need to get out of here. Get out of my way or I'll shoot.
No, you won't.
A signature weapon out of charge. You look like a good. Let's go with
I
that.
can see it in your eyes, and the way you're holding that weapon. You don't want to shoot. You're a good person.
You don't know me.
Deep down, you know I just want to help you, and you want that help too. You're not going to shoot me. That's how I...
Oh,
Regis, you still there?
well.
Uh-oh.
You still in there?
Yes, just don't shoot, please.
You still...
Yes.
Can we... How do I get in?
Anyone comes through that door, Chantel, you make them regret that decision.
Got it.
Let's go, Chantel. 2 bodies, 1 brain.
Regis, you just shot a cell agent trying to help you.
He tried to kill me.
Hang on, Regis. Wait a minute. I know you. You're the girl who was with Dr. Vargas. Galatea, right?
Gala what?
You all right?
I'll be fine.
Wait,
Apparently it wasn't
she looks
as
like
empty as I
Galatea?
thought.
The daughter of
Counter
Dr.
must have had
Vargas?
a charging plate.
More to the point, how did she shoot you with your own signature weapon?
I'm not
Hey,
sure.
Senator.
Hold still.
I'm great.
Just need to scan you.
How you doing?
Regis? Why does this girl have half of your genome?
What?
This girl, who yesterday was introduced as Dr. Vargas's daughter.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Vargas doesn't have a daughter. Oh my god. My god, he couldn't have.
What? What is it?
That son of a bitch. I know
Use
who
the
you are,
embryos.
and
He
I'm
raised
so
them
sorry.
on himself. Dr. Vargas raised the embryos himself.
You can't withdraw the embryo
That's
now.
in the past, 24
We're finished
years in the
without
past.
it.
What part of no wasn't clear, Baxter? We've decided not to use our embryos in the project. We'll find another way to do it.
You
Come on,
don't
give
know
some
what's at
pats to my hat.
stake. Our reputations,
My hat
our
is
whole
hungry.
careers could be made or
My hat
broken
needs
by
food.
this.
Please.
Dr. Baxter,
Just a bit.
we've made our decision.
He's poisoned you against us. Don't let his antiquated morals stand in the way of what we can achieve here.
Thanks to Charlie, I've seen things from a more holistic perspective. There's more to life
yum,
than
yum,
a
yum, yum, yum.
project.
Yum, 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 yum.
Thanks, Vicky.
Thank you, Charlie. We're starting our lives together, and that's what's most important to me.
Oh my god, no, Baxter.
Adam,
what
what
the,
are you
what an
doing?
asshole, no.
Do you know what will happen when this project fails? There's nowhere left to go for me after this.
Alright,
My
it is last
career
chance.
is in ruins. I've no future without this project. See, Dr. Regis, you have ended me.
That's how he killed.
You have ended
Oh my
me.
god. So he did murder her just because he's an asshole.
Vicky,
Oh wow.
God. So that means that this girl is...
They must have continued their research after I left the project. Duplicated the embryo to use as a baseline.
Wait, that means I'm your...
She is Charlie's daughter. I knew it.
Luke, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Max, this is my daughter. What was that?
The engines have cut out.
Or we've arrived. Uh-oh.
Chantel, no.
Damn, they got past.
Looks like we're not just stopped. We're docked. Uh-oh. I recognize that office.
Nothing remains in the control room except for the slaughtered bodies of several hired guns.
Sorry, Doc. They got past after we ran out of bullets. Took 3 of them, though.
Good girl, Chantel.
Galatea, my dear, don't do this.
It's too late to stop me now, Father.
Damn it.
So Galatea. I didn't get it that
Sealed the
Galatea looks
audience.
like
Charlie, we must stop them.
Like
I
Mandela.
fear her plans risk endangering the entire city.
Cram it, you son of a bitch. You cloned my embryos after Vicky was gone.
Oh my god, this
Then
story's
you
complicated.
continued the experiments after I was out of the picture.
Dr. Regis, I can only imagine how you must feel.
What did I just say? You don't get to talk. Max, what do we know about this? About Galatea's plan?
Well, she has a dense storage module full of stolen mind states. And apparently she's now taken Central's processor core by force.
No. So she has everything, ransom power, central nature. Let's go with... So, to sum up, many years in the past, they had this experiment with embryos. And Vicky, Charlie's wife here, she did an experiment with embryos with Dr. Vargas, this guy. Charlie tried to stop them because he hates that idea. And Baxter, who was about to lose everything, attacked Charlie, killed Vicky. And after that, Charlie went away, but seems like Dr. Vargas continued the experiment. He raised 2 embryos. One of them is Galatea, his assistant / daughter. One of them is this abandoned one, Mandela, which we don't know how she reached being abandoned.
She's going to change Central's fundamental nature.
How? It plans outcomes based on input from millions of trance users in the city.
Exactly. She's going to give it a more fixed frame of reference.
I fear that you are correct, doctors. As it stands, Central serves not merely to coordinate city operations.
It doesn't?
No, Dr. Lau. In fact, this may represent one of mankind's greatest achievements. I have been using its position, one of absolute trust and resources, to teach it.
Teach it? About what?
About life, the world, the human condition, what it means to share the world with us. I and the city have given it a position on high, from which it can observe everything.
At the cost of its duties to the city?
I believe not, Dr. Regis. However, Galatea shared your concern. She believes it important that Central's intellect be suitably equipped sooner rather than later.
Oh, God. Regis, what do we have to do to the maid when we wanted it to behave in a different way?
We gave it a new personality.
She's taken the mind states of experts across a number of fields. She wants to combine them into a gestalt, all-knowing personality for Central.
Galatea wishes to skip over the years of education it may otherwise have taken and create an all-knowing leader for the city overnight.
With a combined experience of about 8 centuries from the mindjacking victims.
Please, you must stop her. She'll have to upload the gestalt personality from the cortex matrices at the top of the tower.
We'll stop her, but I'm not doing this for you, Central.
Of course, it's gonna end at the top of a
It's
tower.
for the people whose lives have been the cost of your glorious work. For Vicky, for our kids. Come on, Lau.
Nina, I did not know you were still here.
Nobody else is doing any work. It looks like it's up to me to salvage this project.
Don't get me wrong. I appreciate your attitude. But we have lost half of our team in one fell swoop. Poor Viksha. I cannot say that I blame Charlie for removing the embryos from the project after the...
Embryos.
I know that look, Nina. There is something that you are hiding.
So Nina is the
Maybe.
one who continued the
God,
experiment.
This data.
Asshole.
Here's the thing about embryos. While they're at the 6 to 8 cell stage, they're very easy to split. It's been the basis of cloning for a century. It's how twins are made.
You duplicated Viksha and Charlie's embryo.
Oh.
He's happy he's got his embryo back. I'm happy that I've got another 3 full embryos to continue the project.
What an asshole.
I'm not sure what to say.
Copy
Say
pasting human.
thanks to me and say nothing to Charlie. When Central is born, he'll assume we found another solution. This can just be our little secret.
That's copy pasting humans.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
I just wanted to say about what happened earlier.
Hey, get nuked. You tried to kill me.
I didn't know.
Yeah, like that makes it any better. And for what? A bunch of embryos? I guess we already got an introduction at Cell.
Huh. I suppose we did. I think the tone of that was wrong, though.
What, for meeting your daughter for the first time in jail?
That's not what I meant. Let's try starting again. Hi, I'm Charlie. I'm a cell case specialist.
Latha, Skanto bum and trans addict. And apparently the target of a
addict.
whole lot of people trying
Internet
to kill
addict. Let's apologize.
I'm really sorry about what happened. If I'd known you were there.
I nearly died. I've been running for my life because of you.
Latha, I'm going to do whatever I can to make this right. Whether or not it's even possible, I'm going to try.
Go nuke yourself. The only reason I'm still here is that you don't have a reason to kill me anymore. Where have you been my entire life? I was raised by the city.
I didn't know. Vargas covered up the theft of the embryos. If I'd known you'd been born, life would have been so different, so much better. For both of us.
Hey, my life turned out fine. I'm a creator. If kids would have made your life so much better,
creator.
why not unfreeze the embryos when you had
What
the
does she
chance?
create? She's a loser.
Somehow it
Still a
didn't
creator.
seem right. I
She's a
couldn't
homeless
get the
addict
life
to
they
internet.
deserved without Vicky, without their mother.
Sounds like you wasted an opportunity.
Last time I saw you, it was in the waiting room at Cell. How did you get out?
I had help from Jinsel.
Who?
From Jahelia, an underground net org. They're the ones who found out that you planted the bomb. They gave me a way out, and I ran to find them.
And they led you to the aerostat?
Yeah.
Actually, from the way they were talking, it sounds like Jinsel was the one who handed me over to them.
You were
I'm not
kidnapped.
sure who I can trust right now.
She was kidnapped by these saviors.
When this is over, we need to catch up.
Are you serious?
I want to learn who you are. Find out about you.
You tried to kill me. Now you expect me to just let you in?
All right, maybe, but please, once this is done, at least let me tell you about your mother.
Something's not right with Vargas. The way he looks at me.
He sees the little girl he's been raising as his daughter for 20 years. He's a monster.
How? He just sounds like a soft old man.
That's an impression that comes to him naturally. It helps him get what he wants. In reality, his priorities are so skewed he'll do anything he can to succeed.
What are these people trying to do?
First, they stole the mind states of prominent individuals around the world. And then, they stormed Central itself.
They want to change how it thinks using a combination of these minds? What do they get out of it?
Philosophical completeness. This girl's been raised to believe that fostering Central is her life's mission. As she sees it, this is the right way to give Central completeness.
And she's my clone.
Neither of you is more clone than the other.
Both clones of the...
Apparently, the original embryo was split. At least twice.
Wait, Nina said she had three clones now. So there's another girl. There's her, there's Latha, there's Galatea, and there's another.
Where have you been? If kids
Well,
would
we talked about this.
Thank you. Hey, Matt.
Yeah, Regent?
How are you holding up?
I'm a little awestruck. Never thought I'd see Central's core.
Especially not under
Ah, that's the core of
Exactly.
the UI.
How about you?
AI.
Fine.
Regis.
AI
How
core.
do you think I'm taking it? I discovered that the man who killed my wife has been after me from beyond the grave.
On the plus side, you found you have a daughter. You need to work out what you can do to protect what you have now.
Perhaps you're right. What's the situation?
Central's lost its connection to city infrastructure. Backup systems are holding for now, so nobody's going to get hurt because of it.
It must be because of what they're doing to the core.
Galatea sealed herself inside the Cortex processor, at the top of the tower. It's likely she's trying to apply the mind state she's stolen.
Trying to alter how Central thinks.
Making the kind of governor
Welcome back, Ray, Detective Ray.
She can't stay in there forever.
She doesn't have to.
Ray,
If
we were
leave for
right.
Too long, we could lose Central.
As we know it anyway.
Latha, this girl, she is Charlie's daughter. Actually, Nina, before they stopped the experiment, Nina split the embryos and she got 3 clones. One of them is Latha, one of them is Galatea. It was the daughter, yeah. And I think there's another one that we don't know of.
We might need to split up. We can cover more ground that way.
Good thinking. Time's short. We can coordinate our actions if we need to work together.
And Baxter killed Vicky because he basically lost everything when Charlie decided to stop the experiment.
We need to get to the control consoles in the turbine room.
Good idea. Then we can shunt the allocated power. Nina, Dr. Zhang, wants power for the tower's transceiver. That'll allow her hackers to dismantle Central's program.
But then there'll be nothing. It'll be like lobotomizing the city.
Temporarily. The alternative would be shunting the power back to Central.
Then it could help us
Yeah,
break the
she is
Cortex
dead,
room
yes.
security seal.
Vicky is dead.
No good
He's
talking
been
about
choked
it if
to
we
death
can't
by
get to the
Baxter.
console.
We need to bring him in. I guess this is one of those situations where Central would use the term new.
Now Nina, the one who helped us escape the sewers with the head of the terrorist organization, whatever, resistance, she's the one who's been manipulating everything. So she's at the top of the tower. She's implementing the minds she stole to the AI of the police, of the cell, of basically the control of the town.
If Galatea succeeds, what are the implications?
In its current state, Central's behavior is generated from experience. It means that it can be taught.
But apparently, Galatea wants an expert.
With knowledge and experience stolen from around the world.
Do we actually know that the result would be worse?
Regis, you can't be serious. Central's personality would be irreparably altered.
And Galatea's responsible for the global mind-jacking spree. Don't worry, Lau. I'm just thinking out loud. I don't hate Central that much. We need to gain access to the Cortex core.
Galatea sealed in. What can she do from in there?
Not much, except tamper with Central's cognitive processes.
So exactly what she plans to.
Precisely.
Part of her door's security is likely system-based. We need to find someone who can hack.
It's likely got redundancies that rely on external power. Let's look for those as... Apparently, Nina's had people ahead of us already.
Inside men, probably. Looks like they haven't finished the job.
What's it for?
It's a transceiver array. Looks like the cable spool is part of the antenna.
They must have been interrupted when Galatea broke in. Maybe it's the poor fellow who got himself crushed by the elevator platform.
She's not going to succeed in removing Central without a working transceiver.
Okay, lastly.
We need to get to the control consoles in the turbine room.
Good idea. Then we can shunt the allocated power around. Nina.
But it'll...
Right. Get inside, hack the system.
Sure.
Right, got it. Let's save here. And let's finish the game.
We're getting a signal. The antenna's broadcasting. Now use the controls in the turbine room to give us access to the tower's security.
The antenna has already been deployed and apparently working as planned.
My God. They actually did it.
Wow.
I've had enough of this stuff. I ran tests on the prototypes for this stuff in the lab. I never thought they'd make so much of it.
Neural processors.
No way in hell I'm getting in that thing. I'm not certain, but based on its connections to the organic circuitry, it's probably an interface system. No way in hell I'm...
Man, biological stuff. Oh no, I can change characters now. No! Hey, stylish artist. Welcome. I just hope that you... Please exit. Time for Project Exterminators, yeah. Stylish artist. Hello, hello. Who are you, stylish artist? Account created. What is that? Oh, last year. Oh, I see. Hello, stylish artist. Blow the whole place to shit. And just make sure what is going on. Whenever I see the name artist, I'm like immediately worried, you know. Artisty Queen VR. How are you doing? Will give me an answer. Hope you're not one of those GFX bots. Hey there. Let's hope it's not Tycoon. You know. Hello. Are you a streamer? Elevator. Up. Oh, that kind of elevator. I see. Ooh, no, the guard.
It might be useful.
Yeah, we got a grenade. Let's go. Oh shit, it's him. That's the mindjacker. Trunk chamber, platforms, these things, spinning machinery. Oh, that thing. Turbines, freaking mindjacker control systems. Oh, okay, this is charged. That's good. Can I use the grenade on him? No. Damn it. We can call people. Let's see what's the news. Nothing of importance here. Let's go down or up. Getting shot at checking news, yeah. Check the news outside.
I wouldn't know where to start. I understand Central's organic component, but I've no idea what this is.
Right, he's like a professor or something. Let's go here. Lock power, lock system, security, lock command access. No, actually, I'm an artist. I make PFP Twitch stuff. It's you. I'm just a streamer with a Discord server, hoping. I saw you enter my Discord server and was hoping you won't send messages to my server members asking them for commissions. It is an artist. Well, the name is artistry. And give the benefit of the doubt. Hello, Ronthiel. A giant yellow pulsing something. Yeah. What is that? Oh, we can't do anything with it. Open doors. Access denied. Right. He's not a hacker. Okay, he's good with biology. We're gonna send him to the biology area. What's in here? Turbine. Oh, that's the thingy. Maybe calling people out live on stream. Savage. I can understand. Alex man on a man's boots, the rest of his body remains pressured under the platform. Okay, what if we go up? And then we change character to Lao, and she looks at the body, you. The man was a technician. You take his wrench. Please tell me I cannot transfer items
Not
between.
an option.
Okay, we can. That's good. Vargas's office. Ah, we can go here. Oh, Vargas, hello, the doctor.
Vargas?
Ah, Dr. Lau. It is good to see someone remaining level-headed amidst this crisis.
Oh, don't get me wrong.
No, I
What
love.
was done to Regis
I
and
want
to these
Squish.
kids
Max,
was
she's the best
appalling.
girl.
But right now, my responsibility as a cell agent is to ensure the city's security. Regis is on the warpath.
Poor Charlie. I wish he didn't
Like
have
this
to
when the
find
game
out
opens.
about
We have
Central's
like 4
true
more hours
nature
for
like
this.
In a way, it's ironic. He's hated Central
Controlling
for
multiple
years.
characters.
It reminded him of what happened. He saw it as a product born of Viksha's demise.
And now he knows that you kept using his embryos. You
Oh.
couldn't have just asked.
Oh
With
no!
time,
Do you wanna guess what Artistry Queen VR told me? I can understand, but to be honest, I'm hunting for a commission. And if you can commission me for any kind of art stuff, so it would be really, really helpful to me. Report spam. Block. Done. Go to Mimikun's party. Go to Arts 3, Queen, whatever. And then ban with spam account. I cannot believe that. That's like a first time. Right? I have some people. Why is this banned? Did he also say his wife will die? I'm not sure. Oh, the bot. Not yet. No, it's not a bot. It's a real person. This is the first time I saw someone going to me during a stream using the Discord command to find my Discord, going to my Discord, and come on. At least, you know what? Don't call yourself Artistry whatever. That's like the most suspicious name ever.
With reason.
But after what Baxter did.
It became more about Vicky than the embryos. At least, despite this, we were able to succeed with the best course for the city.
The new level of disrespect, yeah.
Dr. Vargas, I believe in Newton. I've lived in this city my entire life, and
That is encouraging to hear.
While I believe that Central is a key part of this city, revelations about its origins are troubling. My job is to ensure that it continues, not to central.
You might want to ban him from the stream too. Well, it doesn't say anything, so it's giving a view. Yeah, like, you know, let's see who that person is. I don't know. Bunny is just gonna make sure that he doesn't write anything. So, yeah.
I haven't seen any
If they
other
write, they
cell
get banned.
corp. Has support been called?
Yes.
Gallatin.
She has sealed.
Cell will probably be.
Quite so.
She looks like it's up to us.
Okay, listen. This is kind of a weird approach. Okay, it might even be a stupid approach. If someone does something I don't like on a platform, I do not ban them on all platforms, right? Because I know I have experienced being banned on all platforms before. It feels really unfair. So I only block if they do something wrong on a certain platform, right? If I block someone on Twitter, I'm not gonna kick them from my Discord server until they do something bad in the Discord server as well. I block them from the Discord server because I don't want them to start sending messages to commissions to people in the Discord.
Nina
Which is what they do usually.
A former colleague of yours may be involved.
So I have heard. She has been quiet for so many years. After Central was born,
But man,
she
this is
and
the
I,
first going in the
disagreed about
stream
its future.
using the
As the
Discord
coordinator for the
command.
city?
I wish
Like in
to
front.
keep
This is like
And Nina,
She claimed she desired
can't you?
such a there.
From what I.
She has, but
this is actually like stealing from me. While this is stealing from your shop while you're in the shop. It's like unbelievable. Like someone going to your shop, lifting a candy in front of you, and just going out. Like what the hell, man? It's so weird.
What does Galatea plan
Every
on
day we
doing?
see new stuff.
First, she hires a professional to steal the mind states of experts around the world. Now she's secured herself in the cortical processor at the top of the tower.
Dr. Regis surmised correctly. A small grace is that her actions come not from a lust for power.
I've seen that on the Viva La Dead League, where a client just gets in the shop.
I'm no AI specialist. What can she change about Central?
In its current format, Central is an adapt. It will learn from.
Is that really necessary? Doesn't it just...
Essentially, yes. But if that were all that it required, it may take many years. But Central will develop a...
Get the item and wink at you and leave. That
happy
is
with
so weird.
It was a debate
Winks,
we often
runs.
had. She believed...
Apparently, she's
So
decided to
strange.
take hundreds of years' worth of expertise from around the world. She's barricaded herself in the cortical processor. Do you have a way in?
If she has secured it herself, likely she has removed my credentials. The door's physical security systems are dependent upon outside power.
If we powered it down, we could...
A part of its security would be within the trunk tower, and if one
Oh,
is
Arrow, you
disabled,
didn't send me the
other
timestamp.
ensures continued energy flow to the
Unless you did. I was waiting for it. I was wanting to check Arrow's timestamp. Oh, wait, you did. Why didn't I see that? Huh? You did send it. Why didn't I see that? Okay, I'm putting it here. Diana. You didn't tell me you sent it. Okay, I'll watch it after the stream.
security systems.
I put it in a reminder.
Safety
Thank you.
measure.
But if we can cut both at the same time... I'll
So,
try...
we need to cut both powers things at the same time.
Dr. Vargas?
Ah,
I just talked to him.
I'll
What am I
try-
doing? No, no, go back. Go back, Max. No, what am I doing? Oh no, we can go back here as well? Why did it open so much? Okay, we can go back down.
Sorry, Doc. Took
Yep, they
Can use the helium again though. This chapter is expanded out of nowhere. Antenna is already deployed. Can we hack?
Wetware's not going...
What can we connect
Wetware...
with? Let's go down here.
Wow, talk about organic computing. I'd want to run a diagnostic before trying that. Wetware's not...
How can the wetware not connect with that? Neural sensors.
Wetware's...
Helmet.
Wetware's... Wet...
This is the one thing that wetware should connect with. Screens.
Wetware...
Screens won't connect, control anything, just query the down of the screen's organic system running within tolerance. We got a wrench, we got a scalpel, Jolt gun traveler. Go to Latha, see what she can do. Would be interested to see her talk to Dr. Vargas.
My word, you look exactly like her. I should not be surprised.
They told me I came from an embryo. From your experiments with Central. Why did you make 2 of us?
We could not be certain that the neural tissue structuring would succeed initially. In that case, we needed more than one in order to make a second attempt.
Wait, I'm spare parts?
Fortunately, the modified tissue worked perfectly. We were therefore left with 2 modified embryos.
Me and the other
So that
one.
is Sharon
I
Gallatin.
realized that I could not be Central's caretaker forever. Eventually, I would need a successor, and there, a perfect opportunity.
You raised one of us as your own to replace you? Looks like you've got a real winner on your hands.
Galatea is so creative, so intelligent. Central is long-term work, almost art.
Looks like your special little girls had other plans.
Galatea and I have had philosophical disagreements over Central's nature. I have set her up with the finest things the city had to offer to give Central the best caretaker possible for the future.
And now you get a great big kick in the functionals as a way of saying, thanks, Daddy. And what about me?
I have faith in the city. I knew that raised by Newton and by Central, you would be shaped into an ideal.
So you intentionally left us?
Apparently you've been up in your tower for too long. You've got no idea what it's like down there.
Ah, lava. So beautiful.
My god, what an asshole. He dumped us in the city, so... She said, thanks, Daddy.
I can hear a gas, but I can't smell. Hey!
Sorry, Doc. Took.
Now, why can't we go here to the helium? Can we connect to stuff?
The wetware won't form.
Can you connect with him?
The wet.
No? She's a net addict, so there's gotta be something we can connect with.
The wetware.
Go down here
Whoa.
and try to connect with stuff.
The wetware. The wet. The wet. The wet. The stuff's probably got amazing processing power, but they're.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
She just sit there. How smart and stupid. Brave and stupid at the same time. Whoa. Let's go, Jinsu, you asshole.
Finally, someone I recognize.
It is good to see you safe. I apologize for the duplicity. It was necessary to ensure that we could maneuver you into place.
I guess you've got more experience at this cloak and dagger stuff than I do. How did you get in here?
It is only accessible thanks to your presence as a relay.
Are you going to help me finish off Galatea then?
That is certainly part of the plan, though a newer, more valuable target has appeared. Our work with other groups has finally allowed us now to strike at Central itself.
You want to bring down Central?
A plan is already in motion. We have hack teams.
I don't know if these guys are real or just bullshit.
Processor tower.
Yeah, I saw. A whole lot of comms gear. It's not a complete setup yet.
Okay, the kidnapping. It wasn't really kidnapping, it was a test to test
the
you.
transmitter array is active.
Oh, come on.
Then we can access the system to provide you with support.
It sounds like such bullshit.
Mandala, please support. Ensure the transmitter array is active. Then we can access the system to.
It sounds so like so much bullshit. Data shoot. Are you going to the second floor of the tower? Rip, cute girl.
R.I.P. cute girl.
Ray, you get 5 bits for today. 5 luck for today. Cameras. Ooh. Turbine power. Whole service drone. Ha. 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 Up. Up. Move.
Huh. Guess it just got eaten up by the machinery.
What? What do you mean get eaten by machinery? What? What? What do we do with a service drone? Gets eaten by machinery. Oh, he destroys the drone. I see. Then should probably enter a lower one. That's the lower it can get. I guess it's supposed to go here, right? But there's no height for that. The drone can only enter this one. Bring this up, bring this down, now the drone goes here. Bring this down, bring this up, now the drone goes here. But if you do this, the drone gets eaten. Just call a drone and leave this for now. First thing you do in point-and-click adventure games is explore everything you have. So yeah, it just keeps going automatically. What is Central?
Good evening, Miss Sesame.
Ooh,
Central?
hello?
Are you connected to this system as well?
From a certain frame of reference. This system is central. You are currently interfaced with my core processor.
The room full of orange globes is your core processor?
Only part of it. My processor spans the top 5 floors of Fulcrum Tower. The room in which your body resides is my organic processor network. The simulated environment you currently perceive is an interface that covers my architecture.
I've only ever seen organic computing at the microscale. What's with the huge globes?
Those are neural processors. Each is filled with specialized tissue clusters. Suspended in wetware, they represent thousands of minds worth of processing capability.
You use brain tissue?
Only
Of a
thousands.
specially designed nature
Thought it would be
in
like
vast
billions.
quantities, similar to that found within your own cerebrum.
Why would they create you like that?
It allows for a unique structure to my thought and to my development. Central is no mere civic manager. I was created as the next stage in artificial intelligence.
Wait, you said our brain tissue is similar.
You are Latha Sesame SN134244. We share a common genesis in Dr. Varga's experiments in 2067.
You're using my gray matter?
Inaccurate. We both began from the same embryo, which was split into 3
So we
triplets.
technically
One
sisters.
was developed to produce
It's kinda
large
cool.
quantities of neural tissue.
And the others were spares?
As the modification to the brain structure took place before the pluralization, we share a number of traits which enhance our comprehension of data.
It's funny. All my life I kept telling people I was made for the trance.
As were we both. The prenatal modifications remain within you and have affected brain development.
When your sister is a supercomputer. When your sister is a homeless internet addict.
Do you know Dr. Regis?
I am aware of the activities of everyone within the city. Regis, Charles, Doctor, Case Specialist, Centralized Emergency Logistics Office.
That's him. He tried to kill me last night.
This is incorrect. Tried implies effort towards a targeted outcome. Analysis of data provided indicates that he has made no attempt on your
Your
life.
sister is a streamer.
My apartment? He destroyed it? He admitted it.
This is correct. It appears that his goal was material destruction under duress. Knowing of your presence, probability that he would have carried out such actions drops to
Oh wow, 21%.
21%.
It should have dropped to
Saying
0.
He wouldn't have done it?
Dr. Regis is often uncooperative and has a difficult working attitude. Despite such quirks, behavior patterns indicate justice as a key motivator. If he had known of potential civilian casualties, he would likely have sought assistance against said blackmailers from his partner.
So you're saying he's one of the good guys?
As much as could be mathematically determined.
I love that. As much as could be mathematically determined.
I grew up in a nuked up care home in the back end of the city, and Regis apparently had his children stolen from him. Why didn't you tell any of us about this?
Deceit has created a most regrettable situation. You have both been victims of serious crimes against your persons. I have only recently been made aware of these details.
You didn't know? They didn't tell you where you came from?
Details have been falsified for my input. I have been unaware of our links. I had, however, noted inconsistencies in the information I had been given regarding the project.
Gaps in the story.
I have been conducting my own clandestine investigation into the matter. It is only in light of the recent crisis that I have been able to confirm the truth.
Now that you know about it, what are you going to do?
I am unable to change the fact that I was created. There is evidence of Dr. Vargas's culpability in a number of felonies. To ensure city security, he will be held accountable for his actions by a secure committee.
Frankenstein's monster rises up against its creator.
I act only in the city.
Dr. Regis was chasing a bunch of embryos they took.
A set fertilized by Doctors Charles and Viksha Regis. One of these was utilized in research.
That was the one that was split. That became me, Galatea.
Oh,
and you?
she's the third
So,
one.
Wait, you're my sister.
She's the third, the computer.
Overly romanticized style. The organic tissue that is the foundation of my processor was created from her. Modified stem cells were drawn from the primary embryo in a destructive process.
Oh, so you were made from bits of my unborn sister.
That is more accurate.
Do you know what's happening out there?
My flow of data from outside the tower has been severed. It appears that Galatea Vargas is attempting to modify core systems without authorization. Based upon the lockdown and lack of submitted proposals, it is likely to be a radical alteration. This cannot be permitted.
Can you do anything else to help us stop Galatea?
She appears to have barricaded herself within the Cortex processor at the top of the tower. There are 3 layers of redundant security, 2 of which I have no access to whatsoever. However, I can apply my considerable processor volume to decryption of its adaptive barrier.
That's amazing. The power of the city's entire AI versus a door encryption?
But as my connections have been limited by her attack,
sounded too good to be true.
If extra power can be routed to my systems from the turbine
Oh, we
room,
can do that.
I can breach part of the
The
door's
mindjacker
security
inside is
barrier.
shooting.
It would also allow me to prevent any further opportunistic attacks from outside part.
Got it.
We need to stop Galatea.
Our situation is grave. As such, all personnel assets within the core must be utilized.
So, you want my help?
Your unique physiology enables a connection to the organic systems available to no
Ah,
one.
that's why we can go in, because we
your
have sisters.
65,717 logged hours of translativity suggest proficiency in this
We're
field.
specialized.
Is it
It's
really that many?
going to the
Your
internet.
support within the interactive environment greatly increases our chances of success.
Let me.
Please.
Okay, we're internet addicts. We're the perfect one for the job. What is that place? Connection barrier. Okay, we can hold that in for a bit. Let's go back to Lao.
She's out of it. I'd want to run a diagnosis. I have.
Let's go back to Charlie. Up.
Hi.
Oh, these are the 3 locks. Oh, this is so convenient. They did the goals here. Lock command access. Got it. Lock security door. And lock power. Okay.
Hi.
Central.
The wetware in the bottle has apparently given me an eavesdropper in my skull.
We're getting a signal. The antenna's broadcasting. Now use the controls in the turbine room to give us access to the tower's security.
We can hear Nina, I see.
No.
Can we just use the grenade to open this? There is resistance to physical damage. Of course it is. With the jolt gun. Or that thing. No. Traveler. We can call, we can contact, we can... Useless. Useless! Let's go to Lao. Ten has already deployed. It is apparently working as planned. Vargas's office. No, I want to switch characters. I understand this calls the elevator. Yes. Okay, get me up. Turbine room.
Hi there.
Hey, Latha.
Hi there.
Hey,
Oh,
Latha.
it's Lata. Oh, okay. What can we do here with that? Can we... If I take Lata, right? Leave the doors. The end result is Lata there with the doors. How do we go down? We don't, I guess. We don't need to go down. Maybe we do. I don't know. Go to this room. Can I tell the drone to go outside? Nice. Now we go to Lao.
Hi there. Hey, Lata. It's a drone.
What can I do with the drone? Can I put a scalpel on the drone? Can I put the wrench on the drone?
That's not. As much.
Like there's gotta be something we can do with the drone.
I'd better not touch it. Wetware's not go. That's not. Take this.
Oh no, I can transfer item between characters. No!
Take this.
My fear.
Take this. Hey, Regis.
Yeah?
We'll catch.
Sure.
No, it's my greatest fear. We just can even take the wetware of Lao?
No. No.
What? She won't take it back though.
Take this. Take that.
Oh no.
Take that.
I can't give her.
We're getting us now.
I can't give her the wetware back? I hope they didn't fuck up the game or something. Really hope I didn't fuck up the game. Yeah, that's one of the locks. Ha! Let's do another save here. New save. Well, what is the auto save? Just in case. Why can't she give him?
Mine won't do him any good.
Why can't we give him our wetware? I think this might have been a bug. Yeah, we can't use it. This might have been a bug. Wait, I wanna load the last autosave. No, that's everyone. Oh no. Okay, load. It's from the beginning of the chapter. Right, we quickly do everything. We get a signal. We go down here. We look at all the stuff. We go up here, the elevator. Elevator. Go up. We take. Wait, they didn't change. Oh no, so many bugs.
It might be.
Got the grenade from him. Nothing we can take here. Go back up. Go more up. Up. And there is nothing we can do here. We see the doors. We can't open them. We go to here. Go to Dr. Regis. Dr. Vargas. Talk to him about everything. Amazing. Now we go back here. Go this place. Connect to the computer. Giselle. We can go back down? If we disconnect and connect, we can go back down. Okay. Talk to Central. Yeah, we have sisters, great. Embryos. And up here, we can open the doors. It opens here. Bling! Now we go to the drone. Now the problem is that drone is, I guess that is the next thing we do. Let's first take the items with Lao from the body. We got a wrench. What do we do with the wrench though?
That's not. I'm afraid. Dr. Nina.
Talk to him again about everything.
I'll try to. Dr. Vargas. But what? I'll try to.
Right? How can we
Dr. Vargas.
stop her?
She's. Do you have?
There's nothing to do here, right?
Not something. I'm afraid.
No. Right, now I want to take her up. Squish. Go here.
This could be.
She can also pick up a grenade. That's convenient. Now, Charlie, I want him to go and speak to Dr. Vargas. Also, I want them to speak with each other.
We need.
Good idea. That'll.
But then it'll be like
temple.
Then it,
but it's.
We need. I guess. We'll.
Sure.
Down. Squish. Let's save here.
Charlie, I fear
what you've done. It's a mockery of Vicky's memory.
I believe she would be proud. We have created an organic AI platform. It is part of her.
You have no idea what she...
I know that she was the one who suggested using her for
that is correct, she did.
She saved the project.
Dr. Zhang sends her regard.
Aha! So your presence is Nina's work. You know, she was instrumental in acquiring your embryo. If you feel the need to lay blame...
Maybe she helped take them initially. It wouldn't surprise me. But by continuing to use them for 20 years, you've taken responsibility for them. There are going to be a lot of people angry about what's happened tonight. City disrupted. Again. Your daughter practically staging a coup. A whole lot of people will want to make sure you get what you deserve.
Dr. Regis, please. Surely an educated man such as yourself...
Oh no. I won't be among them. I've got 20 years of mistakes to fix. I sure as hell won't stop those people, though. A rational person might be able to look at you taking our embryo. He might see it as nothing too extreme. But you didn't just experiment on tissues. You brought them to term. You kidnapped my children.
But in the long term, it was for the greater good of the city.
And even worse, you can't even see what you did was wrong.
Charlie,
Cram it, you twisted old lunatic. A big old jolt's not gonna make it work.
I wonder what this...
Hey, Gus. What do we do with it, though?
That'd be a...
Sorry it took...
Hey, Orion. How's your day? Nothing left here. Jolt. Be having the least amount of uses. Been used like once or twice. But being everywhere, yeah. I mean, using electricity. Come on, that would be amazing. Yeah, this is the processor elevator. Let's go down here. It was okay, not the best. It's better now. Power console.
Conduit Alpha, temporary shutdown. Reactivation in 30 seconds.
So we got 30 seconds of shutdown. What if we, in those 30 seconds, move the drone? Reinitializing conduct alpha. Oh yes, nice. My D&D. Oh my dad. My D&D. My dad has a birthday tomorrow. Let's go. What you gonna get him? You gonna give your dad a present? where you can go and say, Dad, I'm the president, the best daughter ever. And he will be like, oh wow, I have the best daughter ever. What's better than that? Then we go, no. Then we go to Latha, we move this, and then we...
Huh. Guess it just got eaten up.
No, it get eaten anyway. Welcome back, Ray. Can't buy anything. You can give him a hug, that's the best. Power system, reinitialize conduit alpha. What if we need to stop that, the turbine power, when we do this? Take this here, go up, move here, take this up, this down, move here, this down, this up, move here, this down. Now, we go here. Oh, you buy from his money. You know what? It's fine. I just watched the zombie show. Stop this power, go up, move. It still get eaten.
Huh. Guess it just got eaten up by the machinery.
I just watched... Oh, what's the name? Last of Us. I just watched Last of Us. And the beginning, the daughter takes Dad's money and she used that to fix his watch. That's kind of nice. Make him a drawing. Oh, the dad, yeah. Draw something for him. I think I'm gonna get in trouble at school. How about that? Don't get trouble in school. That would be the best gift for Dad. Wait. We got substance indexed mailbox. Leave this. Mailbox. Gene still. Nothing here. Make email. Can't. Newsfeed. Useless. Clean the whole house for him. That would be cool. That would be kind of cool. Not gonna lie. If you clean the entire house for Dad.
Hey, Latha. Throw down your weapon. Come out with your...
I don't recognize you.
Oh, I can just speak to him. Let's go.
I'm Dr. Lau. I'm the one who gave you the synthetic beatdown. You gonna surrender?
Nah. I've got a reputation to maintain. Besides, this is my biggest shot at getting back at Regis. Bet you wish you could get your android to do your job for you here as well.
Gynoid.
What?
If they look like a woman, they're a gynoid, not an android.
Wow,
Great,
that came out of nowhere.
I'll be sure to put that to good use.
When I was a kid, I didn't have money to buy stuff for my parents, so I was just cook for them for a day and clean the whole house. That's kind of cool. I was the only kid in the class to get paper to make for parents sign in the high school and get information from a doc, but I don't know what is a doc for. Could be just general stuff. Orion, that's a good point here. Ray says that if you clean the house and cook for your parents, they will. That's a great gift. Only mystery. It's a mystery. Wait, speak to him.
Kressel, why are you doing this?
Money? Stupid question. Well, it was to start
simple.
with.
Money.
What changed?
I learned about you, Regis, when I took Baxter's memory into my own. Your decision to ruin the project led to Baxter's downward spiral.
Baxter's emotions are involved with him.
You aren't Baxter. Stop this, Kressel.
Some philosophers say that what we are is based on our memories and experiences. If that's the case, then I'm only a little bit Baxter, but just enough.
Not worried because of the time I told you I got the duck back.
You had the most
something I said and they heard me.
Enthralling lust for
Be
revenge.
honest. Say the truth.
I had to be a part of it, like a great work of cooperative art. It's an incredible motivator, like nothing else.
A motivator? For what?
Well, I knew you were on my tail. I needed a way to get rid of you. Before I'd even finished with Baxter's lifeless old corpse, a plan had come to me. One that satisfied my goals and his own.
You knew we were after you?
I'm working for Galatea, one of the most important people in the centralized government. Central knew what you were up to, and therefore, so did Galatea. It was kind of funny watching you work.
You're gonna run out of ammo eventually. Cell agents will be here to back us up, too. You'll have to give up eventually. Make it sooner rather than later.
I don't think so. My colleague is just about to rewrite Central to her own tune. We'll see if it's still so eager to prosecute me then. Heck, it'll probably order you to give me a VIP escort from the Corps.
You're deluded.
We'll see. I just need to hold you off until she does her job.
So both of them kind of wait for backup.
Why Latha? Why did you try to get me to kill her?
Okay, that was just artistic flourish. I just learned where she was from Galatea. She wanted me to confirm it, but I thought of something better.
You disobeyed her?
She was pretty nuked off, I can tell you that. But it seemed like too good an opportunity to waste. I could get you, the sanctimonious Charlie Regis, to kill the embryo you'd put so much into 20 years ago. How would that be for irony?
You're a monster.
Even if I fail miserably here, I've probably helped to ruin your relationship
The
with
game
your
characters
daughter.
look like a pixel intentionally. It's art choice. It's design.
Why Latha? Why did you try to get me to kill her?
Okay, that was just artistic flourish. I just learned where she was from Galatea. She wanted me to confirm it, but I thought of something better.
You disobeyed her?
She was pretty nuked off, I can tell you that. But it seemed like too good an opportunity to waste. I could get you, the sanctimonious Charlie Regis, to kill the embryo you'd put so much into 20 years ago.
Oh my god.
How
This
would
Baxter
that be
emotion
for
makes him
irony?
psycho.
You're a monster.
Even if I fail miserably here, I've probably helped to ruin
cat
your
is here.
relationship with your daughter.
We got the cat. Meshy. So soft and cute. No, don't go.
Why Latha? Why did you try to get me to kill her?
Okay, that was just
Then she
artistic
went away.
flourish. I just learned where she was from Galatea. She wanted me to confirm it, but I thought of something better.
You disobeyed her?
She was pretty nuked off, I can tell you that. But it seemed like too good an opportunity to waste. I could get you, the sanctimonious Charlie Regis. How would that be?
You're a...
Even...
You need help.
Nah, I'm fine.
Medical help. You're driven by Baxter's desire for revenge.
You have no idea. It's the sense of accomplishment. I'm winning for 2, baby. Hey.
Wow. Okay, he's a lost cause. We can't get out. We can't shoot. We can't fire it. We can't do anything with him.
Latha?
What is this? Power supply. What is that? The power junction for this area. It's probably got backups, but even a momentary disruption might help to get the drop on the mindjacker. The drop? Control system? System for controlling the allocation of the power and security guarded by the mindjacker. Illegal attack and finish your mission. The drop? Wait, so if you go back to Latha. Yeah, pixels. There is a bit of annoying pixel hunt here. That's something I don't really miss. But intruder, drone, Regis. We can't reach this one though. We can't reach this platform unless we do it from... Unless we do it from up here, and then it gets eaten by the machines or something. Let's go to Lao. Lao goes down here.
Wow.
Lao turns this off.
Power con reactivate.
Then we go to Regis. We still can't do anything here.
Latha?
Power junction for this area. Wah, 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 wah. Power initializing conduct alpha. There's turbines, which I've no idea what to do. Okay, I want Latha out of the trance. Right, quest for glory. Yeah, I played a few old games like Gabriel Knight here on stream, and some parts were a nightmare. Gabriel Knight 1 was a bit too much at times. I want Latha to talk with the mindjacker. See what he has to say.
Hey, mister,
Galatea? No, you're the other one. You got a pretty raw deal, didn't you?
Huh?
You start from exactly the same place. Then she ends up being brought up by
What
one
if
of
I
the
wear
most important men in the
a
city.
coat like Galatea?
And you get, what, a bed sit in the barrel? Of course, that's gone now too. Oops.
Hey.
Keep that old brain of you. We've got big plans.
Gabriel Knight. Never got around playing that despite being an absolute Sierra fangirl as a kid. The things... Oh, the Deponia. Deponia has a bit of pixel hunting and some illogical puzzles. Gabriel Knight 2 was actually a very, very unique adventure. Played it on stream. It was very different. FMV game. Very weird, but there's a lot of pixel hunting and weird stuff that you... Some weird puzzles. I needed a lot of hints for both games. Well, it's a very fun experience. A very, very fun experience. Now, talking about hints, I think we're gonna need a hint this time because there's just too many options. So, let's go to Technobabylon hints. We're gonna get a small hint, as small as possible. No, I tried. We cannot. Last. Oh my god, this is a long chapter. Is it the last one though? Yes, that's the last chapter and it's pretty long. Okay. Hakim somehow. Let's see. Where's the...
The wetware won't form a...
No, there's like nothing that we can connect with the wetware. And we can't connect with this as well, or with this, or with nothing here, even on the elevator. Let's see. Charlie, go through the open hatch and talk to Vargas. After entering Central, talk to Latha and Lau. You can now switch between characters. Got it. Latha, use the cable reel on the floor. Float a signal balloon upward. Then go to the doorway, processor core, sit in the chair, talk to Jin Still, be nice to her. Use the data shunt to go up a level, talk to Central. Next, go left to connection visual system. Look at the largest screen of the mindjacker. Call a drone from the right and guide it through the doorway just in the background. Use the elevator on the right to go down level. Search the body, get a grenade. Then go to the left door and reach the room with the mindjacker. Charlie, pick up the wrench, call the elevator with a small red panel. Use the elevator to go up one level. Pick up another grenade from the body. Head left to be with Lau. Put your grenade into the drone. Oh, that's smart. Why did I think of that? Wow, how did I think of that? That's smart. Unavowed is on the list. After Technobabylon, we play Shardlight and then we play Unavowed. Yes, it is on the list. That's a really cool modern point-and-click adventure game. Fantasy adventure feels like Dresden Fall. Yes. We playing the Wadget. I got the Wadget Eye Games collection. This is 2015. After this, we play Shardlight, then Unavowed, then Strangeland. All of the Wadget Eye games, which have really, really good reviews. This one actually has the best reviews, I think, but that's 2015. Every new game is obviously usually better. So here's what they say. Which, you know what? It's actually pretty good. We just played D&D together. If you have any more cool suggestions for collab, let me know. I'm like, I never know what to collab in, you know? My computer is very limited in what we can do. I mean, one of the point-and-click adventure games, point-and-click adventure game collab. How do we do that? Drone go here, then we go to Charlie, and then we put a grenade on the drone. You pull the pin, then carefully place the grenade into the drone. Now, oh no. Now we take Lau. She's here. Okay, I'm not gonna read the hints. Just this one. I want as few hints as possible. Now. What if you get the robot, the drone, above him, and then it destroys the system, and the stuff drops on his head? Does this make sense? Maybe. Right, but before that, we're gonna go to Lau. You share your screen on Discord, and I'll be Detective Ray. Oh, you know what? That's an interesting concept. Wanna see play with Mimiku and his Magicka color? I have Magicka. I have Magicka. I always wanted to play Magicka with a bunch of... You can play it. Magicka 1 though, really hard to connect it. I tried with my friends, it's a nightmare to connect today. Magicka 2 should work, I have that as well. We need 4 players. We need fun people. We turn these screens off. Then we go to Latha. Then we move this here.
Huh. Guess it just got...
Then maybe when it turns back on, it explodes. Electricity, boom. No? Okay. We're gonna try this again. Take another grenade.
It might be.
Go here. It's really close to each other. Latha. Call Andre. Call drone. Get it here. Put grenade in drone. Latha. Let's get the drone here. What? Huh? What? What is happening? I wish you could just obtain a grenade because it might be useful. I've been wanting to play some Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel with someone. Oh, I have that as well. We can do that, Ray, actually. We can play that. We have 3 out of 4 party, yeah. Let's go. It's like my brain is like trying to comprehend everything that happened here. Turbine power. Okay. What if we take Regis, go outside, grab a grenade?
It might be useful.
Might be useful. And then we take Latha, and we get the drone out, and then we take Regis. Hello, Factorial Dragon. And then we put the grenade on the drone, and then start the turbine. Get the drone here. No, I don't get it. Okay, I need more hints. Error. Drive the drone back into the coordinate on the right. It will reappear on the lower floor. Press turbine 2 power button to disable the turbine. Then drive the drone all the way over the beneath the minejacker. What? Put the grenade in the drone. Okay, let's do it step by step. Because I do not get something here. Something that's really like, oh, what is going on? I'm so confused. Confused though.
It might be.
We got a grenade. We go here.
Hi there.
Latha?
Put the grenade in the drone. Yeah. Wait, can the drone go here? On the turbines, maybe? Wait. What? The drone can go here. What? What is that? Oh my god. And why is this? Oh, why is this machinery?
I can't reach it.
Cannot believe this. Supposed to pull the pin on the grenade when you put it on. Yeah, you pull it, but then you have infinite time basically. Enable access central.
Thank you. I am beginning the process of removing the scrambler on the server room door. I have removed the scrambler. We are one step closer to...
Nice. Bing! We got 2 steps. Also got a power supply here. But it gets eaten by my machinery. I don't know how to stop this. We need one more thing. Latha. Drive the drone, turbine 2. Hold the large door open. Disable the lock. So we're done with Latha. Latha. Go out of here. Go to this place. Go up. Hold the doors. Hodor. Latha is now Hodor. Head back to the right. Use the elevator back down. Get through the door and process the core. Charlie, save your game. Okay. Say we have to save the game for some reason. Use the control system on the left to enable access to either Central or Nina. This gives you a different ending. Oh shit! Okay, either way, this disables the second lock. Now head right and call the elevator. Choose to go up. When you are near the blue power conduit, use the wrench to stop the elevator. What? Touch the blue conduit and quickly switch characters. Immediately touch the blue power conduit to disable the third lock. Ah, this disables the third lock. Well, I'm so confused. I'm so freaking confused. Everything was so okay until now. So, if you go to Lao, we do this. Does not disable the lock.
We're getting now.
Okay, again. Max, head back to the right and give the elevator. Charlie. Charlie. Use the wrench. So, first of all, Charlie needs the wrench, right? So, we go down. Charlie, go down. We're gonna start with that. It usually, I'm okay, but when you get 3 characters and so many possibilities, like my brain goes blah blah blah.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah. We'll catch.
Sure.
Go to Lao. Wrench. Give that
Take this.
to Charlie. Now, Charlie, go here. No, wait. Lao, go back. Go back, Lao. Max, go back here. Charlie, go here. Go back up. Head back down, right. Use the elevator. Go through the doors in the process room. Right. Everyone is in position. Charlie, use the control system on the left and enable access to... we did it? Either way. This disables the second lock. Now, head right. Call the elevator. Choose to go up. When you're near the blue power conduit. What's a blue power conduit? This one? What the hell is a blue power conduit? This thing! Oh my god, it's so hard to see it. We need the blue power conduit. Use the wrench to stop the elevator? What? Huh? Wait, I can do it. Oh my god, I would never have freaking guessed that. You can stop the elevator midway. Please. I would have never freaking guessed that. You're unable to reach the power conduit to this distance. Oh my god. Touch it and then quickly switch characters. Immediately touch the blue power conduit to disable. Oh, they said we need to do it at the same time. They said they need to do it to stop them at the same time. Oh my god, but this is so... This is so... How would you ever guess that? No. Okay, wait. Take the wrench. Go up. Now. Elevator. Go down. Use the wrench. No, this is so annoying. Okay. Elevator. Go up. Here. Nice. Shut down. Go to max. Shut down. Nice. Go to Regis. Take this. Go up. No, take the wrench. Go up. Lights link to the system. Open the doors. Let's go.
Galatea, step away from the console.
Step away from the console,
No need
ma'am.
for violence. I surrender. You're just slightly too late to stop me, though. Huh?
What is this place?
Ah, Dr. Pereira. So good to finally be working with someone of real talent.
Oh, he thinks we're Galatea.
No, I'm Mandala.
Ah, I apologize, my dear.
What is this place? We're obviously still in the trance, but
I had been wondering about that myself.
All of these cages, it's like a prison.
I do not believe so. I know prisons all too well, having been here for some time.
Who are you exactly?
Adam Baxter. Delighted to meet you, Miss Mandala.
You're Baxter?
Quite so.
You're his memories. That mindjacker stole your
Oh,
consciousness.
the memory is
That
stuck
is
inside.
an interesting theory.
Wait, why'd you think I was Viksha?
The family resemblance is unmistakable.
How can you see my face?
I see your mind, my dear. Of that similarity, there can be no confusion.
You killed my mother. In the lab, you killed Vicky Pereira.
I did? I'm sorry, my dear. I have no recollection of such a thing.
I guess they didn't take those memories from you.
One ought to remember something as significant as that.
I guess I've only got Dr. Regis' word to go on now.
Regis?
What can you remember?
Professional memory. I could relate much of my academic career to you.
What about your time in prison?
I was in prison?
How about your childhood?
He just said he was he was familiar with
This
prison.
is most troubling, I must say.
Obviously, Galatea decided they didn't need those memories. Anything else?
That is a difficult question. It's only by looking for memory that everything else is just feeling.
You've still got enough to be cognizant.
An interesting philosophical issue. How much memory is needed?
They
for
took
the
only the
threshold
smart stuff.
of
They left the
consciousness?
emotions and stuff they don't need aside.
You know Dr. Regis?
That name is an all-consuming catalyst of hatred, but I can't for the life of me remember why.
You killed his wife. His evidence put you away for 20 years, and apparently he's my father.
It feels as though, for many years, I've wanted nothing more than to strangle the life. But while I know I hate him, I do not understand why.
What are all these ghosts? They're just standing there.
I've been putting my mind, or what's left of it, to the question. If this is a waiting room, there might perhaps be other guests.
They aren't nearly as detailed as what's left of you. Maybe they needed more of your mind than of theirs.
Perhaps the Watchers have merely resigned themselves.
Is there a way out of here?
All I can see is nothingness, although the way you feel.
Me? I feel fine.
No, you are pulling us, drawing us in.
Oh, because we're here,
As though
we're stuck
you
here.
are where we ought to be going.
There's no way out through me. Dead end in my brain. Oh, Nuke. That's the whole point. The personalities in here. The ghosts. I'm connected to a system that's trying to upload them into my wiring. My brain.
Myself included, it would appear. I have enough awareness to understand that this is not a desirable situation for you.
You think?
I shall do what I
You
can
think?
to slow them. You must find a way to freeze the march of the Mind State.
I've got to figure.
Don't want.
Freeze the march of the mind state. Error, we cannot log out. Oh no, it's the nightmare of everyone.
Can't reach.
Subject: Matthew, Emergency Services. Zira. Jan. Middle Miss Mo. Michael Gop.
Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Latha, where are you?
I'm stuck in a trance sim. It's full of ghosts.
A sim? Oh no. The lock was a ruse to get you to connect to the Cortex system.
What did you do?
I've just added the final component for Central's new personality. I'd already acquired the expertise, the minds from all over
Latha?
the world. Then you needed a way to make them
Oh, she's the way to the glue.
But there are only 3 examples in the world of the neural architecture used in Central. The matter already in use, my own brain tissue, of course.
And Latha.
your sister.
In a few minutes, the organic memory module will have finished.
So Latha is like the glue that connects the smart minds together.
The upgrade it deserves.
You're killing her.
In only the most technical sense. Don't worry, Father. You'll still have
She calls
me.
us father. Ugh.
Corpseman, remove her.
Hello?
We've got to get her out of this. Get her out of that damn chair.
There's too much neural activity. The interrupt will leave her brain dead. We'll have to find something we can do at this end.
Okay, let's save again.
Can we do anything to the Cortex servers themselves?
If we had more time, I could hook my own wetware up to it. It'd take hours to sort through the normal operational garbage, though.
Can we just pull the module?
I don't think so. Maybe if we could get it to stop the transfer, though.
Can we do anything to the Cortex?
If we had to take...
Ooh, look at the water. It really reminds me of Minority Report.
A power switch. It's been turned off. Lau, Why was the memory module in Vanderwall's refrigerator?
I don't know for sure, but I think it's because of its wetware. Like any organic system, it has a peak temperature at which it operates, about 15 Celsius.
So, he might have been trying to get it to stop by lowering its temperature.
Unsuccessfully, since it managed to override his wetware.
But the theory's sound, right?
Hey, stop!
His kitchen refrigerator wasn't enough. If we power up the freezer in here, we can bring it down to -40.
If you power it up now, the door will lock as the system cycles. Yeah, but we'd be trapped in here for at least 4 hours, in lethal cold.
Oh, do we get to choose?
Can we do anything to the cortex?
If we had more time, it'd take...
It's a noble sacrifice.
Yes, Doc. Carry on.
We can't leave. We can't do anything here.
Nina, can you... No answer. Either it's not working.
Just use the wrench on Nina. Can we zap her?
A big old jolts.
Okay, let's go back in. Power switch.
Hey, stop! I want to save Latha, but I'm not going to let you freeze us to death.
That's fine. Get outside.
I can't let you do this, Reed.
What are you gonna do? Stun me?
If I have to, but I don't think you're going to risk killing me in here. If I stay, you live.
Just follow us so we don't sacrifice ourselves.
Nina, no answer.
Oh, the traveler here. What about the...
I'm not...
Can we just destroy stuff?
I can't fit. That'd be... I'm not sure. Take this.
Wait, we can... Oh, we don't need it anymore. Okay, okay. We don't need it anymore. It's fine. No way to make emails. No way to log out. This we can... We have access to the news.
It's not...
Yes.
The person I'm...
You think? I shall... You... I don't want...
How do we stop this? How do we live? What if you need to break the game? Like do a click quit. Servers. Memory module.
It's the memory mod. Now it's hooked into the system.
The wetware inside is
Nina.
You can't use Nina's voice. Can we zap something finally?
A big old...
No.
A big old...
No.
I know what you're thinking, and the answer's no. The systems are well shielded against charge surges.
Damn.
Sorry. Unlike at Vanderwall's, the shoot-it approach won't help. We've got to stop the simulation trapping Latha, somehow.
Okay, I want to give it a shot. I'm saving. I'm clicking quit the game. I really hope there's a fourth world break. Leave Technobabylon. Hey, no, not here. Go to Latha. Click quit. Did it work? Is this what we're supposed to do? Probably not. Listen, there are games that do that. Sometimes. Rarely. Let's see if it works. Maybe it did get Latha out. Restore. Load. No. Okay, anything else we can do here? There's the ghost. We can't reach the ghost. Kind of reminds me of the ending of the Dream Machine. Floating creepily in this place. We can't use any items. Also reminds me of the ending of Simon is Sorcerer 3.
Yes.
The personalities in... I'm connected to a system that's trying to upload...
Myself include. I have enough...
You think?
I shall do what You must find a way to freeze...
Freeze.
I don't
so yeah, we need to use the freeze thing.
Hey!
But you won't allow us to use...
We've got to stop.
Sorry, Max.
Sir, you shot her.
Oh my god.
Carry on, Corpseman. Make sure she's safe until she comes around.
Yes,
oh my god.
sir.
Warning. Cooling systems active. Target value.
Nice ending.
-40
I'm glad we did that without
Beginning
a hint.
cycle.
Let's go.
Estimated completion
6 hours. No.
Nothing else I can do now.
We're gonna freeze to death.
What's happening? Something's disrupting the connection.
Whatever it is, it feels very restful.
Ugh. What?
Oh.
Oh no.
What a sad
Regis,
ending.
Corpseman, how long have I been out?
A couple of hours, ma'am. Dr. Regis asked me to make sure you were okay before he went back in there.
Oh no.
Into the Cortex server? Oh no, he didn't. Regis! Regis, hang on!
There are a few things I regret. No matter what I do, there's nothing that can change most of them.
A nice picture for the ending.
You got her out.
That's good. Maybe with what I've done now, I can fix the most important ones.
Hang on, Regis, we're almost in.
I've wasted
They can
so
save
many
him?
years. Out of shame, out of fear. If I have
Only 2 hours.
one more chance. One more.
Regis? Regis!
Oh
I
no.
can't feel anything. Get the medic!
Oh no.
Don't do this. Don't do this,
Charlie, no.
Hi. Max, Dr. Lau, told me you'd be here since you left the hospital.
Did she now?
Yeah.
Oh, he's okay?
She said this was your special place? I kinda know what that's like.
Latha, I need to say it again.
Damn right you should be. You nearly killed me. But Lau also told me what you did in the tower.
It was the right thing to do.
It was more than that. You almost died, and
Hey,
I think it
so
goes
he's
a hell
alive.
of a
Let's
long
go.
way to making up for before.
We have a lot of catching up to do. Hi, I'm Charlie Regis. I'm a cell agent.
Hey, I'm Latha. I'm a trance addict, and I've spent the last 2 years jobless. I'd also like to learn about where I came from.
Take a seat.
Hey.
What are we going to do?
Gentlemen, please. There's no cause for concern.
My dear, we have all sunk quite a considerable investment into this project. Oh my, yes.
Oh
Dr. Regis
my.
want to tell Central everything that happened.
Indeed, we must find some way to avoid implication. Doctors Regis and Lau are only two people, and we have powerful legal connections. Oh my, yes.
I believe that though the project
my.
cannot succeed, we must salvage what we can.
Good thinking.
That is why I've decided to turn state's witness and aid in your prosecution.
What?
Is that enough for you, Charlie?
Central's heard plenty. Chairman Ron, I'm arresting you for attempted disruption of the city's infrastructure.
Okay, I get it. How much you want?
Due to the political and high-profile nature of your crimes, sentencing will be carried out by secret tribunal.
What?
That means no lawyers.
You would have a hard time prosecuting me for any such thing, Dr. Regis.
He's right. We can't arrest him. Despite how he looks, he's not people.
No, but we can confiscate you as evidence. I imagine nobody will want to take responsibility for your actions, though.
You're going to be in the lockup for a long time anyway.
Oh.
Oh, more.
Come on.
Take a whole company
well
is.
done. Another triumph for justice.
I'm amazed.
There's
No,
evidence.
Disgusted that Central agreed to your plea bargain.
What can I say? Networking is my thing. Remember, I'm always here if you need my help.
Did you say that to Chantel?
I can't believe you turned it down. The city council was practically begging to give you the job.
It didn't feel right.
Well, since they had to retire Dr. Vargas and you refused it, they had to give the job to Chigwa.
And I'm sure she'll make a fine central coordinator. After all, she's one of the only people left alive and not incarcerated who knows how it works.
You could have been the most powerful man in the city. I could have been best pals with the most powerful man in the city.
Sorry.
I love
We'll
Max.
just have to butter up to Dr. Chigwa.
Should have figured you wouldn't take it. You'd need more adversity before earning something like that. Otherwise, you wouldn't have anything to complain about.
Speaking of complaining, how's the new recruit doing?
She's unconventional, and everyone's noticing it.
Chantel, let's
not quite
go.
getting along with everyone, but that's not what she's here for. Got quite a brain on her, though, hasn't she?
Oh,
Takes
wait.
after
No,
her
they're
love.
talking about.
How do I look?
They're talking about
How do I look,
Latha.
sir, to you?
Whatever.
Better note problems with authority on the conduct report.
Takes after her father.
Huh. Central, any update on Nina?
Dr. Nina Zhang is under special observation.
Like witness protection?
Probably something like that. But still, I wish Central could tell us what she was up to.
Ah, Galatea. So good to finally meet in person. How do you like my lab? I used to work here with your father, you know.
Which one?
Oh, very witty. It's a sharp mind you've got. I should know. I helped design it.
I take it I should be thanking you for getting me out of prison?
Let's just say I have contacts in the right
I think she's
place.
gonna take
You see, I
Galatea
need your
down.
help. Please lie in the scanner.
Lie in the scanner, yeah.
What? Why?
With Regis's decision, I am unable to pursue my own research.
It's gonna
on
make her own
large-scale
AI
platforms.
from Galatea's
My
brain.
only option would be to start from scratch.
Build your own central? That's ambitious. You'd need... Oh.
You've got your mother's insight, indeed. There exist only a few examples of the neural tissue needed for such a platform. Within Central, it is too closely guarded, but I know where else it can be found.
Hey, get out of my way! You can't be serious!
Oh,
Tell
no.
me to get out of my way!
We both have grand plans.
Well,
regarding
she
the
was
future of AI in
naughty.
this world, except that yours have failed. Get in the scanner, please.
You won't get away with this! Central will know I'm missing!
My dear, Central already knows. When it learned what I was trying to do clandestinely, its interest was piqued.
The scanners have been calibrated, Dr. Jean. We are prepared for initial scale probe.
No!
I shan't say this again. Get in the scanner.
Oh shit, what an ending. Woo! Technobabylon. I think it was hint twice. But pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty nice. A very, very, very impressive game. Very fun, very good. I see why it got a really high rank. The 2015 point-and-click adventure game. Very good. Some nice, interesting stuff. Very, very highly recommended. Tomorrow we're not gonna stream. Saturday we're gonna start Shardlight, I think. And then we have on Saturday evening, Saturday night, we're gonna play D&D with Valdis's group. And after that, we got a special tarot reading with a new someone. A new friend. New VTuber. Very unique game. This is the best Watch Eye game I played. Also, a lot of testers. Look at how many people tested it. Whew. Adventure Game Studio. I really hope they stop using Adventure Game Studios for the rest of the game because it's kind of clunky, Adventure Game Studio. But this is really amazing. Shows you what you can do with Adventure Game Studio. Wajita! Let's go. Very good. Nice. Very surprising. There's another ending to the game. I don't think we can. I think we can skip it. We'll watch it on YouTube. So, save this. Nice. Very nice. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. Go here. And the music will sometimes go. We'll sometimes have music. Still kind of amazed by the colorful palette. Looks kind of cool. I like it. Woo! Surrounded by colors. Let's raid. Let's raid. Raid. I believe we're going to raid someone. I checked on my phone. She's streaming. We're gonna raid Lashaila Rose. Lashy. Dear Lashy. Who is streaming Final Fantasy. Raid Lashy. And Lashy, next week we're gonna do the D&D thingy. Mimic. Raid. We're gonna do the D&D Culture Smasher Pass. Is gonna be really fun. So, thank you so much everyone for joining. I hope to see you in 48 hours. A bit earlier than that. In 40 hours. 40 hours roughly. On Saturday evening. And as always, love you. Mwah. I'll be back.